Katie from 6Shooter Charlie, and in today's video I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I got from my most recent haul. I am always got like one eye open for like little flea markets or little garage sales people have set up, and I recently was driving through town and I saw this warehouse. It was a smaller warehouse, but there was just stuff outside and cars and everything else, and I stopped, and I'm so glad I did. Lo and behold, it ends up being a company. It's a man and a woman who go and buy storage units and then sell off the contents, and this is where they just kind of like blow out all kinds of stuff, and those are really good to find because I feel like you can find some really great stuff in storage units. I don't really have the opportunity right now to go buy a storage unit and process it, but those people that do that, they have a lot of clothes and a lot of books and a lot of kind of things that they just don't know what to do with, because usually they go through, they get all the really high-end good stuff out, and then they just have a lot of bulk, which is good for someone like me because I am always on the lookout for like clothes and books and media, because I have a huge eBay store. As well as now I have a Poshmark and a Bakari, where I sell all those kinds of things. Now, I will give you a bolo. I always hear everybody giving me great bolos. This is gonna be mine. If you go to a garage sale, an auction, anything, and you see wardrobe boxes, stop what you're doing and go look. Wardrobe boxes are these cardboard boxes that have these metal inserts into them where you can hang clothes up. They're expensive to buy. They're really nice. They keep clothes in really good condition because they keep dust and everything else off of them, and they're sturdy so they don't just fall in on themselves. But that meant somebody cared enough to go buy those specific wardrobe boxes, take those clothes, put them in that wardrobe box, and then they get heavy to move, but then stored them somewhere. So that usually means they cared about their clothes. So I was at this warehouse, I'm looking around, and I spotted them. There's 4 of them, and I ran right over there and I started kind of just picking through them, and it was a lot of vintage, a lot of cool stuff. But the first thing I actually put my hands on, picked up, and took a look at was this blazer right here. This is a vintage, made in the USA Christian Dior blazer. I have only picked up a few of these in my thrifting lifetime. The first ones were actually at Goodwill. I bought them for $11 a piece, which is more than I usually spend on clothes to resell, just because I've gotten really spoiled on, like, up here our Goodwills do dollar days at like on Sundays, so I pick up clothes for $1 or so, you know, so it's kind of hard sometimes to spend that extra money. But I saw them and I couldn't put them in my cart fast enough. I'm pretty sure, I think I sold both of those blazers for around $200, $180, $200. This is a really nice one. It's got a stripe to it. It's fully lined. But I saw this, and so I stopped what I was doing, and I will tell you, sometimes this bites me in the butt. It's bit me in the butt more than it has really worked out for me, but this time it really worked out. I ran over to the lady that was doing the sale, and I said, look, those wardrobe boxes over there with all those clothes in them. I said, how much do you want for those clothes? And she's like, oh. And I was like, look, I'll take them all. And she was like, oh. Okay, well then like $1 a piece. I was like, well, I will take everything that's in there. Now, I didn't look through every piece, and I didn't, you know, cherry pick and stuff like that. But sometimes for me, that's easier because I will take it all. And they'll usually make you a deal because they're like, oh, it's clothes and I don't want to piece it out. So she made me a deal. She even packed it up for me. Now, she wouldn't give me the wardrobe boxes, and I was like, okay, that's fine. It would have made both of our lives easier because I could have just loaded them up in the back of my truck and been gone. But I said, absolutely, I will take them. She boxed them up for me, and I got them back home. And now I'm going to get to look through them. I've only started looking through the top, and there's just so much cool stuff in here. So Bolo, you see those wardrobe boxes, stop and take a look, because there could be some really great stuff in there. Now, there's quite a bit in this Husky box. I have this big plastic Husky box that is super sturdy and super awesome, and it lives in the back of my truck because you never know when I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna find something and I'm gonna wanna pick it up. Whether it's raining or dusty or sunny or whatever outside, I can throw it in my Husky box, lock it up, and drive home. So let's look through this box and see what's in here. I'm gonna kind of go through it kind of fast just because I don't want this to be like super duper long video, but there's so much good stuff in here I want to show you. This is a little Michelle Stewart made in the USA vintage wool blazer. Very pretty. This one, oh, I hate these plastic hangers. This one I don't think, because I remember looking at this and I don't remember finding a tag. It just says made in the USA, but cool blazer. This is Evan Picone Petites for Neiman Marcus. Another really nice petite tailored jacket. Also, the nice thing is that when you find kind of these older collections of vintage clothes, especially if they've been living in a wardrobe box or something like that, most of the time they are, this is just a Merona shirt. Most of the time they're already dry cleaned for you, which is really nice. You know, that's just an added expense and headache for retail, you know, selling older vintage clothes is like the dry cleaning, the cleaning, the, you know, pressing, the steaming. A pair of Jordan linen pants. This is a Lloyd Williams. I believe this is also made in the USA. Blazer. This is Studio One. Nothing exciting. M&G, another beautiful blazer, 3-button. All of these, the other thing with vintage clothes too is that I found they all kind of be smaller sizes. So sometimes they're a little bit of a longer sale, just trying to find like some of the smaller petite sizes. Cute little dress, don't see a tag yet. This is Garfinkel's, another made in the USA blazer. I am gonna have tons of blazers, which I love. Ooh, beautiful teal. It says made in Turkey. So, trying to read it. Mode First Class. I'm not familiar with this brand. Made in Turkey, but it's this beautiful teal suit skirt. Oh, yeah, here we go. So unfortunately, this is something that you can't fix that. You can't clean that. I've tried, and unfortunately, so this is going to be a piece that we will end up donating. There is a couple of women's shelters that I deal with up here that always take in different stuff. I hate donating something that I know that cannot be clean, or that little stain on there can't be cleaned, but somebody could still use it or repurpose it into something else. So I have a couple of women's shelters that I deal with that take in things like that. And they'll either fix it or, you know, they'll do something with it and then donate it to, you know, women that don't have anything or starting over. I can't find a tag on this one, but it's a really pretty silk top with beading. I sell a ton of beaded items, like Lawrence Kazar. Ooh, jeans. You never know with jeans. Okay, well, Maurice's. I do really well selling jeans online. I mean, obviously there's different, you know, the brands sell differently. This is CJ Black. I do pretty well with these. A little bit of distress to them, studded. Another pair of Maurice's. We're gonna just kind of blow through these. unless I find something really cool. Rivet Supply Co. Not really anything exciting. Vigos. These go up and down for me. The brand, it's a really cool denim brand. I like it. They've got some really cool different patterns to them. And I like them. Joe's Jeans. This is another one that kind of goes up and down for me. Unfortunately, it's more of like a capri. That capris don't do well for me. Another pair of Maurice's. I have found that, you know, I used to really like all these like really big cool designer brands, or what I thought was cool. But I keep on finding things from Maurice's and Cato, or Cato, I don't really know, C-A-T-O, and I really like them. Maurice's, here's, actually these are really cool. Like a 3-button up, kind of more of like a relaxed pair of jeans. Now remember, I got all of these pieces for $1. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sell that Christian Dior blazer and pay for all of this. So the rest of it's free. This is a pair of little Aeropostale jeans. Again, that's another brand that's kind of hit or miss for me. Looks like we got through a lot of the jeans. All right, back to some blazers. This is a set. Danny and Nicole. This is another brand that it doesn't sell super well for me, but I think their pieces are really pretty. So there's that. I'm pretty sure these pants will go to something. Oh, they're Talbots. Never mind. They will be by themselves. Here's another brand that just doesn't do super well for me, but Casper ASL. It's a Petites brand. Again, even if I turned around and sold these for $2, and if you take out like overhead, I'm making, you know, double my or double what I paid for them. There's a jacket in here. Jones, New York. Cute little, just black, basic zip-up jacket. Pretty white dress. This one, can't immediately find the tag on it, but pretty white cotton dress with black embroidered flowers. I bet that will go pretty fast. Just a little tank top. Oh, stuck on something in here. That's why I hate having these hangers. Little pair of blue lace little pants. I don't see a tag on these. Those are cute. Another pair of jeans. Like I said, jeans do so well for me. Oh, these are the Levi's silver tab jeans. These are actually an older, like Y2K kind of jean. Unfortunately, there are a few holes in the backs of the jeans are pretty worn, but someone will still pick up on these. Let's see. Oh, Calvin Klein. A little just black, simple dress. Back in Blazer Land. Made in USA. Can't immediately find it. Oh, David Inn. So this is a brand. It is another vintage one with that plaid. It's kind of a small size on that one. Little ivory. Oh, this one's stained too. Dang it. All right, another blazer. R&K Originals Petite. It's not a brand I'm familiar with, but really nice, cute little red. Maybe a shacket more than a blazer. Yeah, I love this Husky. I went from I had a Kia Soul for a while, and then I had a 4Runner for a while, and it was really nice to have all that like inside storage. And then I got my truck, and once I put my dogs in the back, because my dogs kind of go almost everywhere with me, there's really nowhere to put stuff other than putting it in the bed, which is great, except for when it rains or I live down a really long dirt road. So, you know, I have this Husky and I love it. This is a Danny Max blazer. Maybe if you're small enough, no, maybe not. I was gonna say maybe you can make it into a cute little dress, but let's see. Uniform John Paul Richard. Little skirt. I have a feeling this goes with something. Seepkin. I'm sure I will find the blazer that goes with this. All right. The Kathy Lee, unfortunately, it is stained. That is the one thing that, you know, if you don't inspect everything that you're buying, this is even a tip for garage sales, Goodwill, thrift stores, anywhere. If you don't do something like this where it was just kind of a take-all and I got a good deal because of the take-all, and you know that there's going to be a percentage of loss in that box, or like of things that aren't really worth anything, aren't worth your time to put into, or stained, ripped, beyond repair, make sure you're taking a look at it really, really well. When I first started thrifting, I got really excited. I'm very excitable anyways, but I would get into that zone of thrifting and I would just be grabbing things, and then I would get home and be like, oh, this one was stained, or it's missing half the buttons and I can't replace those specific buttons, or you know, things like that, or like it would be too cost prohibitive to fix something and then try to resell it. So just making sure that you're just taking a look at things like that. A really cute dress, unfortunately no tag. Oh, that's cool. It's a brand called Tuxedo. Little vest. That is super cute. Silkland blouse, ivory. It's got some staining on the back. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to fix that. All right, this is Home Ye. I don't recognize the brand, but that's a cute dress. It'd be a cute Christmas kind of dress with the black on the bottom and the plaid. What's next? This one's kind of funky. Oh, Positive Attitude. I've gotten a couple of these jackets from Positive Attitude, as well as some dresses from them. I think they're really funky and cool. Sometimes they're a little bit of a long lead for me. Just because like the funkier the better. Like with Positive Attitude, they have some like really cool basic stuff, and that doesn't sell very well for me. But anything that's got like crazy buttons or a crazy pattern to it, like goes pretty fast. Another little dress, unfortunately, no tag on it. A little velvet skirt, unfortunately no tag. I have found too, when you're shopping, if someone's like cut out the tag, or it doesn't have a tag, really look at the piece before you decide to buy it. If it's something that you can feel that is really good quality, and you know, it feels like it's older and somebody really put, you know, back when they used to put really a lot of time and effort into making quality clothes, sometimes those can be good pickups because you can just sell them as unbranded, you know, but you can describe like, hey, this is a really nice linen pant, or something to that effect. But if it doesn't feel like, when you touch it and you don't go, wow, don't buy it. It's really hard to convey, especially over the internet, pieces that don't have brands to them, because people don't know what they're buying. Okay. Let's see. Oh shoot. Nope, they cut the tag out in this one too, but look how cute this is with the little beaded top to it. Ugh. It might be something that I put in my vendor booth over at Becca's Bargains, which is in Sallisaw, Oklahoma. That's nice because people can then like touch and feel it. This is Collection. It is really, I wish I had like a tag of what it is, like the hand, like this is what I'm saying, like the hand feel to it is really nice. It says Collection Paris Milano Turkey. That's really, it's really neat. I like that one a lot. But yeah, when you pick it up, you go, wow, like this actually, that feels really nice. Jones, New York, little petite blazer. Let's see what else. I also love everything that comes in a dry cleaning bag. That's another thing to look out for, especially like at those like church sales, yard sales, things like that. If it has a dry cleaning bag on it, go look at it, because that means someone cared enough to take it to the dry cleaners, and take care of the piece. This is Casper ASL. It is is it a skirt or is it pants? It is a skirt. Little skirt suit. Really cool, like gray cream-ish kind of color. Gray green, not cream. It also has these like fake abalone buttons to it. Something to give it a little bit of razzle dazzle. All right. No tag, but it's a like a tapestry print kind of vest. Anything that I have that I can put tapestry on, people buy like crazy. Like I never, like if I get it, I never have it very long. Talbot's petites with little brass buttons. Roommates lace top. It's really pretty. Getting down to it in here. Liz Claiborne Classics Petite. Liz Claiborne is a brand, again, that goes up and down for me. Sometimes it's really good. It really depends on the piece. Like if it's a really classic, like this is a really nice navy blazer, that should do pretty well. This is a Redux dress. Really nice, kind of a chiffon fabric to it. Almost done in here. High Point, New York, made in USA. It is a brown blazer. Looks like it does have the pants to it, with rhinestone buttons. This one, oh, this is really cute. Holly Bracken. I don't know that brand, but it is a sequins dress. What is this? What? All right, so this is interesting. I don't know what this is. Panzea jeans. Does anybody recognize that? It is very interesting. It's got applique and beading, sequins, this lacy fishy net kind of stuff. Mesmerize, made in USA. Silk, feels like silk top. Again, with those kind of fake abalone buttons. All right, last piece. Last piece in a dust bag. Ooh, oh, it's got tags. Saving the best for last. If I can get it out of this tiny little dust bag. There we go. It is a Danny Nicole blazer with a skirt to it. With that ruffle. Danny Nicole menswear dress, size 8 petite, with all of its tags. Look how pretty that is. The gray with the pink stripe to it. Oh, that's really pretty in the pink lining. All right, guys. So you just saw all the things that I picked up at that one sale. That's not true. There is more that is in my trailer. I just remembered now that I had put a whole bunch of stuff in bags. That's another trick I have, is I always keep contractor bags in my truck. Because when you go to those kinds of sales and you find all those pieces that you're like, you know what, I'll do a buy all on all of it. Usually they're like, well, I don't have a box, or I don't have, I'm like, I got bags in the truck. Give me 1 second. Grab my bags, grab my gloves, throw all of that stuff in a bag. Because you're going to get home and process it anyway. So what does it matter if it came on a hanger or a box or whatever? So I throw it all in those bags and I throw it in the truck. Cool thing about those contractors bags too is that they're really thick and I can just throw them in the back of my truck and they can get dust on them and stuff like that. And that's not a big deal. Now, I don't like if it rains, because 100% of the time I never get those bags all the way closed. So I never like to do it like if it's going to rain. But other than that, I love having those contractor bags. I love having my Husky. It makes my life so much easier. There's so many things that my brain is always going on, that having those things just at the ready, like in my truck, the Husky, the contractor's bags, I always have gloves on me. I wear gloves all the time, not just around the ranch, but just all the time, because I do my own nails and that stuff's expensive, and I don't like tearing up my hands on things. So I always have those, so peace of mind. I always know, like, I am ready. Like, if opportunity comes my way, like someone says, hey, I've got all these clothes for free, will you come get them? I'm like, yeah, already in the truck. I don't need to worry about, okay, I need to go grab a tote, I need to grab this, I need to grab that. I'm just ready to go. So I'm going to be doing more of these videos because I get asked all the time, like, what do you find in, the hauls that you go do? And a lot of what I do now is things like this, where I'm not going to Goodwill and going through the racks and coming home and knowing what I got. A lot of it is take-alls, or like this, where I was just like, I'm not going to look through all these boxes because it's just going to take me time to look through the boxes. I'll just take all of them and take the risk. So the cool thing is that I didn't know, like, there was only like 3 pieces in here that I had even seen. And especially the Dior blazer is the one that why I even started looking at all the pieces and then saying I would just take the take all, because I knew if I just sold that blazer, everything else was free. So why take the time to sit there and hand go through everything? Because, time is money and there's not enough time in the day. So I'm definitely gonna be doing more of these videos. Please like and comment if you have found anything super cool like that Dior blazer when you're just out, scouting for things. But I would love if you would subscribe to my YouTube and look me up on all the social medias. I'll have all the links below. I'll spare you the tirade of like, go here and go there and do my Vendu and all this stuff. You can find the links in the bottom. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys when I get some more stuff.